Good day, everyone. Thanks for joining us here in the chat. This is the Market Beast, Napoleon Macro. So on this video, as the title suggests, stocks that I was wrong about, if it says something of that nature, we're going to go over that. And we're basically going to go over PUBMatic, PUBM symbol. We're also going to go over WISH. We're going to take a look at FLNT, okay, PIXY, TAL, T-A-L. METX stock, and we're also going to go over VISL, VISL. So kindly stick around with me until the end. Hopefully there's a timestamp in the comment section for you to refer to for the stocks. And let's go ahead and start with PUBMatic. Okay, before we do start that, welcome in all of our loyal subscribers. And if you're new here, loyal family. And if you're new here, we explore price action only. Welcome in. New subscribers, welcome in. Let's not waste time. Let's dive right into these multiple stocks that I got wrong in the charts here, shall we? So today's August the 19th, 2021, and the current price of PUBM is going to be $25.65, slightly negative 2.8% for the day. Okay, there's just one line on this chart. So on one of our previous videos, we had like this very unusual Wing pattern that I got rid of for now. We said our level of interest would be $29.79. It has obviously broken down below that level. I think that there is actually a lot more momentum to the downside, believe it or not. There were some earnings that came out on this candle over here, I think it was. Maybe it's a day off, August the 11th. A lot of people excited about the earnings. This is why I do not pay attention to the earnings or anything other than the price action, guys, with all due respect. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing. It did not stay above that one level where we wanted to enter. We actually did take a swing at it on August the 17th, where we bought it on this green candle. The market moved lower and stopped us out at about 26.85. So we took a 5% loss on that position. But remember, this is what it's all about, guys. You have to have a calculated plan, entry and exit. Even if you don't have a price target where you want to take profits, at least know where you're going to enter and take a stop loss if the market goes against you. That's it for PUBM. Next on the list is going to be WISH. Man, I wish I would have seen this move coming. The current price of WISH is going to be $6.23, slightly negative 8.6% for the day. Okay. All right, so here's a chart that we've had on the chart, or the lines rather. So we thought we found an illusionary, right, falling wedge pattern. We did get that breakout over here near the June 8th. And of course, it broke up. Our range of interest when we made a video post is that it was like $13. And of course, the range of interest has been compromised. It's just going down, guys. And I'm not sure if the bleeding is done yet, but yeah, that's interesting. Most of the stocks that we go over are requests, and I'm not sure where you guys are getting these stocks from, but yeah, I know a lot of people, they tease me like, oh, you get it wrong, but hey, we're just getting the stocks that you guys send us. So there you have it for WISH. I think there may be more momentum to the downside. I mean, obviously every single person is down on their investment on WISH. Let me see if I can see anything in the RSI. No, it's too new. I don't see anything in the RSI, guys. So I don't really have any. Yeah, there's really nothing I can say about WISH because it's at levels that it has not been before. Okay, so we have to wait until some sort of reversal candle. So that's what I would wait for on this WISH. I wait for a reversal candle on the daily or the 3-day or higher. Let's take it on over to FLNT. Instrument going to be FLNT. It's down. It's $22.23. It's down approximately 1.5% for the day. Okay. We actually found a falling wedge on FLNT as well. I think it was it a falling wedge? Yeah, it was like a gigantic falling wedge. I think I found on the higher time frame candles. Yeah, something like that. Now, the thing about FLNT is I still have higher price targets. I think our ultimate target was like $24. Okay. I do think that is still possible, believe it or not. As bloody as this market may seem, the one kind of sign of potential, I got to be careful with my verbs there. The one sign of that could show that this market may move in the upwards trajectory at some point would be this area. Like if you're looking at this price action down here, this is kind of the lowest level ever, right? Like kind of, I'm gonna make sure you guys can actually see this. So like all of this price action right around like here. Okay, this is the lowest point. It created, looks like a inverted head and shoulders pattern. And then it had a really nice breakout to the upside. So that's really nice. But this market has not made new lows, which means it has the opportunity, not guaranteed, to make a higher low. Okay, the lowest level is down here. It wicked as low as $1.02. Okay, right down here at this wick on March the 16th, 2020. And now the market is just trying, the sellers are trying to break the seller's obligation is to make a new low. Okay, that's what the sellers must do in order to now hang on, let me make sure my verbiage is good. In order to maintain their overall control in this market, because this market has never been in an uptrend. I can't make that up. Okay, never been in an uptrend ever. All right, it's been walking down the stairs ever since the beginning of time, back in 2009 in about November at about $38. Walk down the stairs, lower high, lower low, lower high, you know, just kind of walking down the stairs. So this is the moment for FLNT, okay? So let me kind of give you guys a range that the market, let's see, how can I do this? Hopefully this video isn't too long. All right, so if I had to just kind of choose a critical level where it should hopefully only result in a wick only in order for this market to truly have potential to move higher at some point. Yeah, right there, guys, $1.40. If I'm not saying it's going to get that low, bulls. I know you guys are probably suffering a lot of negative pressure in your portfolio there. But what I'm saying is if the buyers truly want to stop these sellers out and prevent them from making a lower low, they got to protect that $1.41 level. So we'll just kind of leave that out with you for all the FLNT investors. If there's any, I don't know. Have you guys invested in FLNT? We got in and out when we seen that storm incoming. PIXY, this one, oof, we got this one. Yeah, this is catastrophe here. The current price on PIXY is going to be $1.40, slightly positive 2.9%. for the day. PIXY is the instrument. So PIXY actually broke below that $2.09. Okay, we always give you guys a range. Always. Most of the time we give you a range, right? But even at the worst case scenario, we give you one level where the market needs to kind of stay above if it's, you know, the trajectory is going down. Okay, and most of these stocks, guys, are downtrend plays. They're in, hang on, not downtrend plays. The overall market is in a downtrend. So if you're taking these as stock recommendations, you're buying into it. Remember, you're betting against a trend. Most of these trends are down in all the stocks. I'm just a professional. I use the term professional very loosely. Counter trend player. So that's what I'm trying to specialize in, identifying trend reversals. Although we're going over the stocks that I've got wrong, I've gotten some of them right as well, guys. You may kindly check our credentials. And yeah. All right, so that's all. I don't really have anything for PIXY because it's actually reaching new territories, new lower levels. We could be at a turnaround here in the short term. Let's just say the market does have a turnaround here. You guys know we go over the previous level of support in terms of the weekly candles. It's going to be right about there, $1.74. So if we do get a push higher and the market moves up, you know, a substantial amount, maybe like, what is this? Like 20%, like, hey, Napoleon, PIXY's up 20%, man. What do you think now? I don't say that to be rude, guys. I want to make sure that we're all staying focused in terms of understanding lower lows and lower highs. And if the market just had a reaction at a potential reaction level or support level, which you had about 174, if there's a move up in the short term and it's not above, breaking above and staying above $1.74, then assume the trajectory is going to continue. It's going to continue lower. Okay, so that'd be 174. Again, I don't really have any price levels to buy in, which I never have. But in terms of understanding a level as the market is continuing lower, I don't have anything for PIXY, unfortunately. Pardon me there. All right, let's go to TAL, TAL. The current price is going to be $5.09, slightly negative 3.8% for the day. Now with TAL, yeah, guys, we were trying to go long at about $20. We were able to get out with, you know, some sort of dignity. It was just like a few contracts, just kind of in and out. Noticing the market was continuing down. Of course, it's gone down quite a bit. So $2.85 is going to be the worst case, and well, not worst case. That would be the area where the market may have a reaction if it goes any lower. So if the market is continuing lower, expect that 285. But one of the things that I'm noticing on TAL is You notice it's a big drop, okay? Big drop to the downside, big red candle, okay? Now, instead of it continuing to have another big drop to the downside, notice how these small red candles, see how they're getting smaller? That could be a sign that we should be getting a turnaround here in the short term, all right? Although I did give you the $2.85 level. Pardon me there. The lowest level on this green candle I think would probably be more important, which is going to be the $4.14 approximately, like somewhere at the lower level of that candle. Remember what the seller's obligation is. It's to make a new low, so it's 414. And if we back out and kind of look at everything, this market has not made a new low. So if we kind of zoom in over here, believe it or not, as bad as this market may seem, there may be an opportunity here to play this market to the upside if it cannot compromise, again, at the worst case scenario at about 285. There might be a big opportunity here, guys. And then again, I'm not paid to say this. I have no clue. I think it's an education stock in China, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't look at that. But the real information in the charts is finding higher highs and higher lows in my book. Okay. So that's basically what I'm looking at, guys. It hasn't made a lower low in the overall market, and it has not made a new low as of this recent green candle as it came into the market, guys. 415, guys. Okay, that's the level for TAL to pull up a chart to see if it gets below that level, to see if the sellers are following through with their obligation. Next on the list is METX. This is a pretty wow, man. Can you believe we had double-digit targets on this stock? I mean, this stock is just continuing down, okay? 53 cents, METX, again, is the symbol. 52 cents at the time of the recording here. Is down about 8.3% for the day, okay? Yeah, and I think some guy in the comment section, he's like, I don't know, he's getting all weird, man. He's saying I don't know. Just have a strategy, guys, okay? Please, 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 please. All right, so let's pull up the daily candles. This is a little bit of a different setup here on the METX. So what I've found on the chart here is actually the lowest point at about 47 cents, and the market just recently made a higher low at about 51 cents. So far, that's a good sign. So far, can that change? Absolutely. It's in a downtrend. So if the market breaks below 47 cents, assume the trend is continuing. My job is to point out the lows and the higher lows so that we can all assess what is going on to potentially find a reversal in the downtrending stocks that we go over. Remember, these are all counter trend plays, very dangerous, and you should not try this at home if you had no idea what you're doing. Okay? Please, please, please. But to truly save this market, it needs to get above 95 cents, guys. Although we've had some pretty interesting days, like that's all the way up here. So like if the market is trying to turn around, we need to get some, some stair stepping up. I'm still interested in this market, to be honest. I mean, this market can go to zero. I say that all the time. But if we can get some higher highs and higher lows in this market, maybe form some sort of ascending triangle, just understand that 95 cents, it would truly be in the best interest of this market to get above 95 cents here. Ultimately, we'd have to give this market at least 30 to 60 days to revisit and see where the market is if it hasn't continued lower. Last but not least, guys, let's go over VISL. We have some pretty extreme price targets on this, and we still have extreme price targets on this as long as this market doesn't go to zero, along with any other stocks we've gone over. VISL, VISL is the instrument. $1.80, slightly negative 2.9% for the day. Interesting setup that I've actually have on the VISL chart. I thought I found a demand and a supply range, which the market is actually breaking below that demand level right now. The supply level is pretty solid, I think. Not sure. That supply level is going to be in between $4.16 up to like $4.60. The demand range that is currently failing. I'm going to pull up the higher time frames here in a minute. $2.06 all the way up to $2.43. We have kindly exited out of the market on VISL. I didn't realize they had options, so we'll probably entertain some options if we see a turnaround here in the short term. Let's put the higher time frames. So I don't really have any range on the VISL. I don't think. No, I don't have anything. But one of the things that I will say is if you actually erased, kind of what I had on the chart and just do kind of like what we always do, just find our ascending line of financial support and do something like that, then that means that the market may have more momentum to the downside, which is fine. I'm open to that. I still see potential here in the market. I could get as low as $1.46. That doesn't mean that's where it'll stop, guys, but that's just kind of a first reference level to take note of. And what I am noticing is the market did make a higher low. That is a really good sign. Okay, we got a low here and we have a higher low. Can this market take out both? Absolutely, because it's a downtrending market. It's never been in an uptrend ever. Okay, we can back out so you can see this. That's all the price action, guys. It looks like it came all the way from like $448,000. Like, you know, these are probably like weird numbers where there's been like reverse stock splits. But yeah, I just want to show you guys it's in a beautiful downtrend pending a reversal. If the market can make a higher low to change the trend from a downtrend to a potential uptrend. $1.46 as an area to pull up your charts and see if there's reversal candles forming to determine whether or not you want to enter the market based on your research and not what I'm saying. Okay, this is just education and entertainment, and that's how we're going to end the video. So hopefully you guys caught all those levels. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully you're doing well. So go ahead and leave an appropriate thumb just below the video if you enjoyed the content. Leave a comment so that the YouTube algorithm can promote the video. If you're new, we also go over the alternative markets, Bitcoin and altcoins. Kind of subscribe, hit the bell, and we'll send you that information when it is available. Guys, I appreciate you for stopping out. Be sure to keep that positive energy flowing as usual. Execute your strategies. Remember where you're going to exit the market if the market goes against you. All right. We'll talk soon, and bye for now.